what's up. I'm just checking out if we're live or not. Hopefully y'all can hear me alright. Okay. But yeah, y'all can hear me. Alright, okay, I was live last time, like last week. I cut off right in the middle of it. Due to personal reasons. I'm in a new location, so I'm safe, so I'm good. I've been having like morning sickness about that. Just I'm not gonna go into too much detail. It's just I've been sick last couple of days. Yes, since 2 days ago. Now it just feels like I'm gonna throw up a lot, but my body is like, no, it's not throwing up. But I'm here, I guess. You know, it's hard for me to come back online right now or like be in reality as it is. I'm trying to process to where I'm at instead of, I don't know how to say it, but I'm trying to get to a destination. So I'm following the light. Um, yeah, it's been a weird ass like a couple of days now that I think about it. A weird ass week. Like one moment I was at my mom's house, next minute I'm here in a newer location. I'm like, how the fuck did I pull that off? I don't really fucking know, but it's pretty awesome how you can manifest yourself in a different reality instead of always being in your head. If you know you see the door or the opportunity, not an option, an opportunity to go through that door, I advise to go through it because you never know what the outcome might be. So yeah, sorry if I'm low on energy. I'm it's like a space going into space and you just landed back on Earth and you can't really gravitate on gravity or gravitate on reality at the moment. Please get a pen and piece of paper because I do speak in code or I do speak in fantasy like, but these are real like information if you want to know. Yeah. So how I unlocked the fifth wall and discovered the gods and goddesses within me, not just particular one goddesses or a particular goddesses I used to associate with myself with, or I still do. I learned to go within realms of them. It's like the as above, so below concept. You can't really go above without understanding your below. You kind of have to understand your shadow self, and in between of the shadow self, it's past, present, and future of shadow, or when it was a shadow, and then go in between of light and darkness. You know, you got the middle realm. You got the no man's realm, like shit like that. Yeah. And once you go in between realms of past, present, and future, then you kind of simmer down on a spiral. You start to like get in the middle of your spiral, or in the middle of your kundalini, or the middle of your serpent, your snake. It's many names with these names, but however you experience your day of the life, it what's resonate, it what's project onto you, or what symbolizes for you in your mind. So yeah, I feel like all this shit that they're doing right now, like if you're tapped in and you know what you see is real, what's happening, not just in my reality or in my cosmos, but everybody else's is connected. I don't think we all can adjust. I don't. It's hard for us, for some of us, to experience the fifth dimension realm while the rest is like still in the third dimension or first D. And it's like you can't really process, you can't really cope, or you can't really find closure to your old dimension, something like that. But I'm not gonna really stay up here for too long because I literally don't feel so well. I just been sick, man. I'm eventually gonna throw up. I already see it coming. For those that know, you already know. Yeah, just keep it on the DL. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm not gonna say it until time. I don't know how I'm gonna reveal it, but like I'm already showing signs already. Like I can already tell. Just like in a matter of 2 weeks before I even know. I'm shaking my head like, why did I do that? I was like, you know what? Well, I saw an opportunity, so I went forward. I'd rather not be alone than to be alone. Like, wants to be alone for the rest of their life. Not me. Try. But yeah, Vero, in Deadpool or like Rick and Morty or Spider-Man, they all break that fifth wall, or like a Cat in the Hat movie. He broke the fifth wall by talking to the audience. That's kind of like what you can do here, like in Babylon, and also like outside of Babylon or outside of So. But it's easy to make a glitch. Like I do it most of the time. I just started doing it. I didn't know I was doing it in the past, where I used to like try to control the traffic lights when I was younger, just by looking at it and guessing what color is going to come next, or counting down what color is coming next. Be like, all right, yeah. And then that's also how like my clairvoyant became in, through my imagination and through trauma. Some of us, I'm glad to be here because I'm feeling more of y'all being more awakened to y'all true selves, the true gods and goddesses of you. And some of y'all hold the most incredible powers known to man. Like, wake up to the idea of you. Like, what you see in your mind is real. And they're trying to use me as a voice, as a front face, knowing I was a background character for a minute. I was hiding behind the masses in a mask. And I was waiting for somebody to come and see it and take it off. And they was like, oh, I see the real you. I'm like, duh. I've been here the whole entire time. I just hide in plain sight, and I'm very good at it. But not in this room. For some reason, now it's just easy to spot. I'm like, fuck. To another room, I guess. Where nobody can find me ever again. Like, I'm for real. You can open doors to dimensionals of you through imagination. Just visualize a door. but visualize what's behind the door in order for the door to exist. Something behind it gotta exist first before the door. Like I said, I use code, so you better like read between the line and jot some notes. I don't like the information I really hold inside my head. Like the reason why I keep saying 20% is because I somewhat unlocked my 20% part of my brain, but then I'm playing dumb with it. Like it's kind of like the movie Lucy. Like I can see who's behind my camera or who's watching behind the screen, but I tap in and tap out, but then I try not to get too involved with that person's reality because if I'm in there too long, I can fuck something up. So it's like the Nicolas Cage movie too, where he's seeing like 2 seconds into his future or whatever, and he can change course within a matter of seconds before it happens. Like when I first started tapping into this, it was like it was more of a lucid dream. It was more of me lucid dreaming back then. Okay, I really feel dizzy. But I hope they don't turn me into Tila. What's her name? Tila Tequila. If y'all remember her, oh my god, I feel so bad for her. I'm like, holy shit. I hope she's still online. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, I would just like tap in, tap out, kind of like Ed Man in a way, where he would zoom in and zoom out of himself. So yeah, I highly recommend just playing with your gifts, but be careful how you play with it, because I'm like you don't want to end up running from yourself and trying to find you again, like I did, or you don't want to be in spiritual prison. That's what I keep calling it. I don't know what else to call it. It's like being locked up with knowledge, but you have no way of teaching somebody that knowledge or teaching somebody what you know. Yeah, I'm gonna come back up here shortly. I just don't know when. Whenever I'm feeling okay, back to me, whatever that means. But yeah, I gotta adjust.